Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Blind Squirrel Talk, famous in a small town. I'm Lulu.
I'm Kim.
And this is
Kim Jackson.
Kim Jackson in the house with us today. And Kim Jackson is our new, what is your title?
City clerk.
New city clerk. And we're going to pick her brain today and find out all things Maysville.
For those of you who haven't met her, go to City Hall. She's a bright light, and we're happy to have her.
Yeah, for sure.
Thanks.
All right, so jump right in there and tell us all about what you do for Maysville, Georgia.
Anything for the City Hall that you need. Water billing, water clerk, business license, occupational taxes, your permitting, any of your needs for the city of Maysville, come see us. We just try and make your life easy. And it's been going a lot more smoothly than it had.
Good.
And
we're working on it. We're definitely working on it.
You had a lot to sort out once you got in.
It's a work in progress.
There you go. What job isn't? I mean,
yes,
what job
yes,
isn't?
yes. And it's getting better and every day. And I really do think Maysville is a town with tremendous potential. It is such a sweet city, and I've really enjoyed working here.
So prior to Maysville, what town did you work in?
The city of Duluth.
Duluth. So coming from Duluth to
Big
Maysville is
city.
a big difference.
Yes.
A big difference. What was the biggest challenge moving from a larger town to a smaller community like ours?
Duluth is a city that's they just have a lot of established policies and procedures. And I will say Duluth is just a old machine, and it's a big city who has, if you need something, there's 15 people there to do it.
How many clerks did you have there?
Well, they have a city clerk, a deputy clerk, there's a records manager, there's an assistant's record manager.
Oh, wow.
I mean, in that department, there's a finance manager. He has 4 people under him doing things. I mean, there are just people under people. There's one person doing alcohol. There's one person doing business license. There's one person there's just people upon people, which is great for that size city. They need that, but I walked in.
So different. You're doing every bit of that.
Yeah,
when you
I walked in and I was here for a week by myself. It's just very different. So you're
figuring it out as you go.
You are. Yeah. But everybody has been very welcoming and kind and willing to work with us, and we try and work with them. So,
Well, I've got nothing but compliments from citizens. How friendly you are! What a pleasure it is to walk in there.
Yeah.
So that's just so positive.
Well, good. That's what we want.
Yeah. So tell us, as a new to Maysville person, what you'd like to see here if you had your druthers.
I want to see it stay a small town, but grow, if that makes sense. I would love to see a thriving downtown.
Me too.
I don't like to see the shops closed. I want us to have some businesses move in. You never want to see closed shops. So I think that's something we can work towards. That'll help the community.
A ton.
So that's something I think we can work towards.
Yeah.
So.
Besides walking into, the handling everything and the cleanup, what are some of your challenges currently?
We've been working through some different ordinance challenges. We have some software challenges with our water billing software, which we're getting a new water software.
Exciting.
They're building it currently.
What I love about that is we're going to be able to pay our bills online, and we don't have to get a paper bill, and we don't have to write a check.
I know.
Is there a surcharge though?
I don't know.
There is. You'll still be seeing me.
Yeah. So they are working on that. They're building it from the ground up, but hopefully this month it'll be done. So they've pulled all the accounts, and so we're working through all that with them. So Black Mountain is, they're diligently working on it. So we're working with them. So they're saying March, so hopefully it'll be done this month.
So now, will we not get a paper bill, or we will get
I
a
think
paper
it's
bill?
an option.
Option. Do you get a discount if you get a online bill?
No,
No.
no.
Okay. All right.
But you'll save the environment.
Okay, we save a tree. Save a tree. All right.
So those have been some of our, but I've been really trying to update our website. I've put a lot of our forms online. I've put our minutes online. I've put our ordinance and resolutions online. I've been trying to really make that more easily accessible for our citizens, really trying to make it more up to date. I know our website's not as modern as it could be, but we are going to try and update to a new website this year.
Nice.
So hopefully we'll get that ball rolling later, but what we have now, I'm trying to
Right.
update what we have. So
Which speaks volumes because we have not had it. You couldn't
Right.
find any of that. Yes.
so that's
It wasn't available.
so
Well,
that's-
one of the things I like is y'all put up, I don't know if anybody knows, but they put up this big glass box, and I see you out there
Yeah.
all the time. And
Yes.
she opens up, she puts the latest little news in there. So when you're in downtown Maysville, just stop by the wall on City Hall,
Yep.
and there's a, what do you call that?
posting box.
Posting box, and it's got all the latest greatest in there. Is that-
Calendar of upcoming
yeah,
city
events.
events.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's awesome.
Any of our postings for our meetings or anything. Yep. All that's out there.
Nice.
Yep.
So people can't say they don't know because it's right there.
And I try and keep our Facebook page up to date of anything, any of our, on our website, all that should be up to date. So
City of Maysville government, I believe,
yes.
or Maysville.
City of Maysville, Georgia.
City of Maysville, Georgia government. Okay, on Facebook.
Yes.
And is it interactive? Can people write comments or?
Yeah, and if they send me a message, I will respond. So
All right, y'all, check it out. See if she responds.
I'm
Everybody
gonna
send
send a
Kim
message.
Jackson a message. Yeah, I'm going to do it too. If I can figure out how to use Facebook. Yeah. You probably could tell I have no clue.
no.
No clue how to use Facebook. But that's why I go down to the bottom of the steps and look at your posting board.
Because
Yeah.
we do have the citizens who don't
Like
even
me,
have
don't know.
computers. Don't
Yeah.
I have that all the time. I'm like, well, just check Facebook, and they're like, I don't do that.
Right. Well, and that's a shame because some of the restaurants here have used Facebook to advertise their hours, and
And
if
they're
you don't-
wonderful menus.
yeah, if you don't do Facebook, you
Right.
don't know.
Yep.
So in City Hall, what is it? What's a typical day like? I know y'all get there at 8. Your hours
Yes,
are 8 to 5.
8 to 5.
Okay. And what's a typical day for you and your staff? And tell us about your staff too.
Well, we just hired our new water clerk, Lisa.
Lisa. Okay.
Our old water clerk was named Lisa. That's
I know,
funny.
yeah. So Lisa started this week, so she is jumping in. She's doing great. She'll go around first thing, check all our drop boxes, make sure all our payments are in, which we check those several times a day. So we want to make sure your payments aren't left sitting out there. She helps customers all day, answers phone calls, does pavilion rentals, or anything that comes in. We also handle any permit questions, any of those that come in. I also have an assistant clerk who does courts, we have questions coming in about citations, any kind of municipal court questions that come in. She handles those all day, and we have court next week, so she's busy with that all week. I'm handling all kinds of different billing, insurance, things like that throughout the day, and just
And your accounts payable, that's huge, and that's daily. Just
Daily,
about
yeah.
payroll. Yeah.
You're doing payroll too? Oh, wow.
yeah.
It's a lot for the person who thinks they don't do anything.
Yeah,
no.
wrong.
Yeah. And then just anything else that comes in, there's always just somebody who pops in and they're like, hey, can I blah, blah, blah. And that just kind of,
Well, not to tell your whole story, but you're from Carnesville, correct?
I live in Carnesville now, yes.
Carnesville. So imagine she was driving to Duluth. Now she's only driving to Maysville.
Yeah.
That was a perk
Yes.
taking this job.
Yes.
But tell us about your personal life a little bit. You're married?
I'm married and I have 2 sons.
Oh, how
And
old?
24 and 14.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're there's a little age difference in between them, but my oldest son works for an electrical company, and he travels a lot, but he's a job he's on now. He's out of town most of the week, but he's at home on our weekends. And my youngest son is in school in Franklin County.
Aw.
So,
Nice. So he'll start high school next year?
He's in 9th grade this year.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
how's
he's a
he liking that
He
adjustment?
loves it.
Good.
But he's one of those kids, he just does great in any situation.
Yeah.
So he's a good kid.
Good. Well, I heard through the grapevine that you're going on a cruise this
Yes,
fall.
I am.
Tell us about that.
We're going to Alaska. The whole family.
I'm jealous.
We're going to Alaska.
Nice.
So I'm ready.
Yeah, it will be much.
you've
it'll
been
be
through a
well
lot.
deserved.
I'm already ready. I'm already ready. We're ready.
Well
So
deserved.
the boys were voting for Alaska.
Were they really? I'm surprised.
Oh no, yeah, they're ready. They would love. They always wanted
They love
to
to
go.
fish, though,
They
right?
love to
Yeah.
fish. So they were voting for excursions and what they wanted to do. They would go for the dog sledding, the fishing, the.
That's cool.
So yeah, they're very excited. So.
Playing with the husky puppies.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
a good one.
I'm gonna have to check their luggage. We can't take anything back with us. So yeah, they're very excited.
I love it.
So yeah,
That'll be a week long cruise.
yeah.
Yeah.
Not enough. I think
No.
you'd
For
have to do
Alaska,
a
just
2 week.
the scenery and the
It's gonna be
glaciers and yeah.
That's one of the few cruises when you're out there on the boat that you see land the entire time. That would please me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, because there is a point where you get out and you're like,
Where am I?
I'm so tiny in this big world.
yeah,
Does anybody know I'm here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
That'll be fun. So, what is the most challenging aspect of your job? I mean, do you take it home with you? Do you worry about it? Do you
Take phone calls at night?
Yeah.
I do take phone calls
Do
at
you
night.
really? Mm-hmm. Oh wow. Okay.
Yes. Sometimes I take work home.
And at this point, we're flashing your phone number across the bottom of the screen, okay? your personal phone number. It'll be rolling across the screen. Yeah, we won't.
There are times that I take it home, but not. I can turn it off, and I'm like, psst.
Yeah.
But it's not that bad. I mean,
I would think working for such a large city like Duluth really prepared you for here.
yeah, yeah.
For here, so you got the experience in you've probably seen everything there is to see in Duluth.
Yeah.
And so when something crazy happens here, it'd be crazy in our world too. It's like, oh, well, I know what to do.
Yeah, and you kind of look at it like, is the city of Maysville going to fall into a hole if this?
No,
it's not. It's not. It's not. It'll be okay.
It's not the end of the world.
It'll be okay.
Yeah.
She's kind of a calming force, I think. It's lovely. It's so nice to see.
Yeah. We're lucky.
Yeah.
Yes, we
We
are.
hit the jackpot.
Aw. Thanks. So everybody's gonna come in, ask for Kim.
Yep.
Okay, do you like cookies? What's your favorite snack?
She doesn't do greens, I found out.
Yeah, we found that out today. No greens.
No spinach.
No
Peanut
spinach.
butter and cinnamon.
Oh, we'll have to tell Bill.
Okay.
Peanut butter and cinnamon.
Has Bill brought you cookies?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
they did.
Yeah.
They're very sweet.
Did you when you were in Duluth, did you have the hometown people coming in like they do here, or is it
No.
No. Okay.
Very few.
I would say very few people paid their water bill in person in Duluth, right?
We don't have a water department in Duluth.
Oh.
It was county.
Oh, okay.
They did years ago, and they sold it to the county.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah. But do you think most people in Maysville pay their water bill in person or mail it in?
I'd say it's about, I wouldn't say 50-50, but it's probably close.
Close, yeah. And they do it because they just want to talk.
Yeah.
That's why I go in. I want to say hello, see what everybody's doing.
Yeah.
See what they've been up to.
Catch up on the gossip.
Yeah.
And a lot of people do drop it off in the drop box,
Right.
which,
That's what
That's
I do.
okay too.
yeah.
That's what you do? Oh, no, I have to go in. Talk to everybody.
I go in enough.
That's true. That's true. That's true. I just love going in there because y'all are all so friendly.
Yeah. We like it when
It's
people come in.
nice. We've had, a change of employees down there has been a good thing.
We're happy.
But we always want to get better and better.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what Maysville is about, getting better and better.
Yeah.
We're trying.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Yep.
We'll get there little by little. And it's people like you that help us get there.
Well, thank
So
you.
we're appreciative of you being there.
Well, I'm happy to be there.
Yay. All right. Well,
Let's
it
be
was-
friends.
Yeah.
Yay. We'll send a note. XO. Well, I'll be down there to pay my water bill later on today.
Okay.
Water bills.
Bills. Yeah.
Water bills. And yeah.
You can come meet Lisa.
Oh, yeah, I can. I'd like that.
She was really nice. You know,
Yeah.
she looks like Marie Godfrey.
Does she
Because
really?
when I walked in, I said, "What are you doing here?" And then I was like, "Oh, no, wait, that's."
I'll say the same thing. That'll really freak her
Yeah.
out. Aw. All right. Well, y'all, we really appreciate y'all taking out your time to listen to Kim Jackson and welcome her to our city. We hope you'll go in and meet her.
Yes.
And meet Jennifer and now new Lisa. New Lisa. And if you have any questions, call her late at night.
Yeah.
Here's
Now,
her
we won't-
number.
My
I
scrolling
promise.
phone number.
We will not put that number on there, but it would be funny.
Yeah.
It would be funny.
Not
Your
for you.
Your husband would not like that.
No.
Somebody's cow's in my yard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we do appreciate y'all tuning in and tuning again for another episode of Blind Squirrel Talk. I'm Lulu.
I'm Kim.
And I'm Kim.
Yay, two Kims. We will see y'all next time. Thank y'all so much.
Bye.
Bye.